Afternoon, Jules here from Joolsedesigns at JT Creations. So today what we're going to do is we're going to be making some easy waterfalls. So I've got my signatures, and the last one was doing the coffee dyed paper. That one I did off camera, and you can see I stamped it on that side, but I carried on with the colours. This was the one we did on camera, and that's the over the page tag. And I also put some of this ribbon. It's wired ribbon. I got it from Hobby Lobby. It was in the sale. I got 40% off. It's $5.99, but I got 40% off, and it's 18 feet, so ideal for a Christmas journal. And this was the third one I did off camera. You can see I've done some of the stencil in there, not a great deal there, but I did some stamping. And this one I did some stamping, and I used the Verdigris Ranger embossing powder. I just wanted to see what it would look like, and I quite liked it, so because if I didn't I would have done another one. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on, which is the one, right, I'll keep working on the same journal. And I'm just looking for a page that will suit. So part of the kit is you get these 4, and they're waterfall flaps. So what I'm looking for is a page that I quite like, and it is that one, so I might put it on that one because I think it would look nice. So we'll have, no, we'll not have that one on the top. We'll have the greenery on the top, and so we'll have them like that. I've also, for anybody that's not got the kit but likes the waterfalls, in the freebie that I've just put out on my Ko-fi, and it's a thank you for reaching 3,000 subscribers. So again, I'd like to thank you all. I can't thank you enough. But rather than do a giveaway of a journal and only one person or 2 people get the giveaways, I created an ephemera kit, a Christmas one that'll go with any Christmas journal. So in it there's quite a few postcards, but there's these postcards, and these will make quite a nice waterfall. And all you need extra is just some bits of card. They're not even the full length, just so that you can make hinges. But what we'll do is we'll do the one in the kit first, and then we'll go over this one. So cut them out, and there's like a little white line where you fold it, and these are tapered. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these parts of the journal away. Now what I did was on the back of the digitals, I printed off, there's another freebie part of this kit, and again it'll work on its own, and there's a couple of pages, and this is one of them, and that's what I printed on the back of all my digitals because I like it. It's got like splashes, it's cream, it's got crackles on it, and I really like it. So first of all you cut them out, and then you score them. I've already scored these, so then you fold them down, and you decide where you want to put your waterfall. Make sure whether it's this one, because this is something I can't do for the life of me. So I'm going to put that that way. Put the edge of, I have to watch because I've got a silicone mat here as well. So I'm going to put that, no, yes. And just guess the middle. Okay, and I'll just get my glue. I've been tidying my desk up, so my glue's where it should be in my trolley. I'm just using art glitter glue. Because okay, so it is important that you get this. Right, I'm going to put that on there, otherwise it's going to keep mucking up on there. That you get the first one straight. If you don't get it straight, your whole waterfall will go skew-whiffy. And it's happened to me a few times. Once you've got that one in place, so what you can do is you could put like a piece of card if you haven't, or any type of ruler. And then you just press that down. And there we have it. And then the next one, oh, I've got two here. And then lift that waterfall up. Now I've done one of these before when I did my poppy journal. Now I'm not sticking it down totally, because what I want to do is I want to make, see that's off. And it could be that I've cut this out slightly wonky. Which is probably what I have done. Yep, so take that off a bit and just move it over. Moved it over the wrong way. That's it. And then press that down. And I never ink the top of that one. So we'll ink the top of this one. So you can see that one. So I've, obviously when you're folding them, just make sure that you score them. I've kind of missed it a few times because I can see the white line. But once you've got it, as long as it's neat that way, you're fine. That one. And you can maneuver the top one a bit. So there we are. So there we have it. That match. And that's what I'm going to use, I think. So we'll score the pockets. The pockets again. That's my little scoreboard. Just score along the white lines. And then fold them in. I just use my nails to crease it. If you don't have nails, you can use a bone folder. And again, we'll put some, I think we'll use the espresso truffle. And that will sit under there. But what I do want to do is I want to put a flap to close it. And I want that to match it. The pocket is slightly smaller than the than the width of the waterfall flaps, but that's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little piece of this. This is just one of the free digitals, and to tone it down a bit, I am going to stamp on it. So I want it to, I'll fold it here. I'm just folding it in half, as long as your sides are fine. I'm going to stick it down and then I'll trim it off. And you can either fasten it with Velcro fasteners, or you can do it with, I prefer magnets, Timu, all those places, just little tiny ones. And I want two. And before I put the magnets on, I'm going to stamp this. So I'm just going to move that out the way, and I'm going to open that up and do a little bit of Christmas stamping. So I think what we'll do is we'll use this one. Let me get my it doesn't fully fit, but it doesn't matter. And no, I think I'm just going to do with the espresso truffle. I'm stamping on my mat as well, but never mind. And what we do. Right. So stand up for this. Now, I like my bottom flap out for when you're putting stuff in, because as long as these, when you're putting something in, it's going to go there. If that flap isn't, if you have those over and that flap isn't stuck down properly, it can stick. So I prefer my side flaps in. So I'm just going to put some glue. And just going to lift that up a little bit. Just make sure it's in the middle and it's level with that. That's it. And then we'll stick that down. And then you've got a pocket, whoops, you've got a pocket there for putting, we'll put them in there for now. That's for the other waterfall. Now, and what I want to do is I want to taper this off a little bit. So I'm just going to round the edges. Out the way. you don't have to put this on, it's just that I do like to put so I'm going to put that up there. I'm going to take that, I've separated my magnets, I've got the other one there, and then put it on top of my ink. And I think what I'll do is I'll put that on there. I'll have to cut around the corners, but I need to ink the corners anyway. And you will see the shape of the magnet when you're pressing the glue down, which is fine. I used magnets a lot when I make albums. And I'm just, so now we've got that, what I need to do is I need to put my other magnets up, but I need to know which side. So that side fits on there, so you put that side up round about there, and you can hear it fasten. So that's where it wants to be, and I'm just going to put a little dab of glue. Whoops. Move it up a bit, and there we have it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of blue page, I think, over the top of that. Cut your paper first to size if you want. And I'm just going to put that down there. And that's just printed book page. It's not dictionary, well, it's like dictionary page, it's thin, but I sometimes print my digitals off on these, and there you have. So your magnet's hidden, and there you are. So you've got that. It does make it a little bit heavy. That goes in there, and that goes in there, and there you are. So when you're going through your journal, the flaps, because if you didn't have that on, it would keep opening up and falling. So I'm going to take these out now, because we'll put a tag in there. And so what I'll decide to do, where am I going to put the other waterfall? In fact, what I'll do is I'll put it in a different journal. We'll put it in this one. Should we have it on that page? To decide which one you want on the front first. So we've got the cardinal, the snowman, and Santa Claus. What have we got on here? I think what we'll have is we'll have the cardinal. I think we'll have them like that, because I think that looks quite nice. The red brings that out. So again, what I'm going to do is take that page out and work on it separate. So what we want to do now is we need to put hinges on these. And I'm wandering about with a piece of cloth stuck to my foot. So we've got our 4 hinges, and I'm putting them cream side up so that that bit goes on. In fact, you know what, yeah, I am. I'm putting them cream side up, and I'm just creasing the, and all you do is you just get a strip of paper, cut it to size, and then score it down the middle. This isn't exactly down the middle because of the width I cut it. If you want to be precise, you can cut it to a width that you can, you know, do an easy score line down the middle. Now what we're looking at is we want that to lift, so we don't want it too far in, so this needs to be on the edge. If it's sticking up a little bit, you can just re-ink it. So postcards will look quite nice as a waterfall. Putting that on there, and I'm just doing it so I can, just so that I can see it. But make sure your strip of paper is the same. You know, you make enough your strip of paper is long enough, or they're all exactly the same width that way, so that you've got the same distance with your folds. And we'll just put one up there, and again, just so I can see it. And that goes under there like that. Now what I might do is, I might not, like the last one I butted it right up. This one I might leave a space. So what I'll do is I'll find something that'll give me the space that I like, but I'll sort that out once we've got this first one on. So again, so I'm putting that one right to the top, and if you want you can mark it with a pencil. It's entirely up to you, because I'm not having a pocket underneath this one. And again, and just guess the middle of your page. Again, you can mark it, and I've not inked the top of that, but never mind. But I will ink this and this one. Right, so I think what I'll do is I'll have, let me have a look and see if that's the right, yeah, I think that's, so that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to use my ruler. It doesn't look, that's it. Yeah. Oops. And again, before you stick it totally down, make sure that you've got it level. And again, we'll put that one there. And then we've got the snowman, so we'll put him yeah, I quite like the spacing on that one. And there's all different ways you can do it. I mean, you can do an actual waterfall mechanism where you pull it down, and I do have a freebie template for that on my Ko-fi site, but if you wanted to do that, and I do have videos on putting them together too. And again, put that there. That's it. Whoop. That one's budged a little bit, but that's fine. And then we'll just press that down. And again. And if you want, you can do the same again with the alright, so we'll have it about there. What I'm going to do this time is I'm going to fold that over and I'm going to fold that one up there. So I'll fold that back over there, and as long as you make sure that your sides are straight. And then I'm just and ink round it. And I'm not going to ink over this, stamp over this one. I'm just going to leave it as is. Yep. And then we'll just put that. If you wanted, you could put it right up there. No, I'm going to have it at the bottom of the page. I do tend to rub my glue in a little bit. Just helps it stick that quicker. And that's about right. And get to magnets again. I've got two bigger magnets this time, so they're still, I think they're 1 mil thick. And just plonk that in the middle of it. Yeah, best letting this dry before you start messing about with your magnets. Find out which side of your magnet you want up. So it's there. So again, that's where we want it. And again, still ended up with a rough edge with the white edge. I think it's because I've got two bits. Ah, it's been glued down, that's what it is. And again, stick some on that. Again, trim that off. Oh, not very good trim. And then you can go back over. There's not a lot of ink left on this sponge now, so, and then there we are. Ah, the magnet has moved. So you can see that does happen from time to time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, if I can, open this up. Whoops, I've just shoved the magnet up. There, I'll cover that up. That's better. So I will stick that back down. It's easy to move the book page. Stick that back down. Lift that off. And we'll do a little bit of collaging. when it's book page, you can do anything. Here we are. So I showed you my mistake there. And there we are. So we'll get our, that one back in there, and that one back in there. And as you can see, the snowman colours match, these match, these match. So I hope you've enjoyed that. So if you've got the Vintage Christmas Digital Kit, the first waterfalls, that one is part of it, and the pockets and everything. If you haven't, you can get the freebie, and it's got lots of postcards. There's 24 elements in, and it's a thank you for my 3,000 subscribers, and all you need is an extra piece of card, some magnets, or as I say, you can use these Velcro dots, which I do buy them, but these I was given. They've been used. I think it was on a medication box, so you would just put that there and that there. But you can get clear ones, especially if you know, if you don't want to do a picture, don't want to cover over a picture. So that's that. So I hope you enjoyed that. Now I've got a messy desk because I can't keep my desk clean for anything. So that's the waterfalls, and I will do the other, do a waterfall in the other journal off camera, and I'll show you it in the next video. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.